Hello everyone, this is your fave noob. With the Final Shape DLC just around the corner, I thought now'd be a great time to hop on into all the old Destiny 2 DLC. New to me, old to everybody else. So here we are with Shadowkeep. So, I'm giving myself to 30 minutes, so let's go fast, like Sonic speed. Okay, so it starts off with there's a disturbance on the moon, possibly caused by Eris. She sees, guess what? A silhouette of a person. So we show up, we see the hive, we start battling through them all, showing them what's up, giving them the old 1-2-1-2, and then we go down into essentially the fucking back rooms of the moon and meet the main enemies. Nightmares of this. Couldn't think of a happier name to call them. They're called Nightmares. Brilliant. And we get to meet the big bad. Bum bum bum. It's a fucking building. It's a pyramid. Yeah, the big bad is a pyramid. Everything's been confirmed in the Joe Rogan podcast. Pyramids can only be built by aliens. So this is undeniable proof. Anyways, we see the pyramids, we go to see Eris, we go, hey, yo, what the fuck is going on? She's like, my bad G, I'm also not aware. But maybe if you go all the way to Soros Harbour, you might be able to figure something out. So that's where we head across to, you know, on our space bike. We show up, fuck them about, and to be honest, I do love this area. This area is really fun. It's like an endless wave sort of thing after this mission, obviously, and it can be quite interesting, it can be quite fun. But right now, all we're doing is we're beating the shit out of some hive, taking their iPad Pros, and fucking off. So after we get enough of those, we head up onto a rock, give Eris a call, be like, yo, what's up? We got the tablets, and she's like, yo, sick. We could probably get some essence. And I'm like, what does that even fucking mean? What are the words coming out of your mouth? Our ghost also manages to tell a witch by its scream, which, you know, whatever it's into, I guess. Fucking freak. And then Eris gives us the main sorting point of this entire DLC, setting the tone very well. Fetch quest, our first fetch quest. This fucking DLC is riddled with goddamn fetch quests, right? So many. Go here, do that. Kill X amount of people, do X amount of stuff. You know, you can get through it, you can vibe with it, you can have a fun time with it, I guess. But yeah, it's basically the standing for it, right? It's an interesting area. It's a lot of fun. It's a bit of fun here and there, but considering the amount of side quests there are, they do make it kind of interesting. I guess I do have to give it to them in some aspects. They make the patrols look like people. Weird dynamic, but it's meant to be like spooky, so I get it. You know, it's a spooky DLC. They have like the Lost Souls, which are fucking complainers, dude. They just bitch and moan if you don't go to them. The Lost Sectors, I'm gonna be honest, they are difficult to find. I found it quite difficult to find them. But also I am blind canonically. It's a canon event for me to be fucking blind. So there is that. And there's this one like side mission which I picked up thinking this will take 5 minutes. Fucking did it. Fuck. Right? Did not take 5 minutes. This side mission took me 15 minutes to do. Right? I went through it and I was like, this is just sad. Right? This is really fucking sad to watch somebody do this for this long. So I didn't have to kill the dregs or the captains. I had to kill the fucking middle people. And fuck me, there were none of them. It got to a point where I was just lashing out at every villain, well, not villain, enemy that I saw, right? Just taking names, taking an unholy amount of names. During that 15 minutes, I caused a genocide, right? I don't want to say it, but I did, right? I'm not going to pretend that I'm better than that. So yeah, after I go about doing that, I fill up the essence, and I head back to Eris, and she's like, "Yo, I'm so glad you did it," and I'm just there like, "You make me do that again, I will fucking put you in the ground," right? Of course, her next area for me to go is the Hellmouth. Who the fuck names this shit? Like, I'm gonna be like, who did this? Who named this? Right? Who the fuck decided that that should be a good name? Hmm? I want their name on my desk. Anyways, we head across to the Hellmouth, right? Which I think is just a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, call that place, I don't know, fucking Angel Garden. Suddenly we're talking. Suddenly we can have an adult conversation, right? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. So, it's a bunch of corridors. It's underground. Well, I do have to chuck this in there, right? The fact that the moon is like both like on the surface level and massive underground area makes it a lot bigger. Kind of interesting. Fucking annoying. Yeah. So you head into the Hellmouth to fight some witch. Okay. And first off, I'm just gonna say it. Erin can go suck a fucking cock, right? She's just playing with her balls the entire time. And at the end of this mission, she's like, "Oh, you smell of the Hellmouth." The fuck do you mean? What does that mean? Right? Do I smell bad? Do I smell like shit? Right? What was I walking in? Was it feces? I don't know. I'm not gonna actually. I don't want to answer. I don't want that question to be answered. Right? Terrible fucking behaviour from her. But yeah, so you show up, see this witch bitch, go big back bop, take names along with some of the high people, and she's like, "Wow, you're so cool. You're such a cool guy." No, she doesn't. She calls you a bitch, basically, and just goes, "Ha, you stink." And it's like, great, cool. So we're adults, and you're behaving like this. So yeah, then you get like another set of essence, which is a fun time. So after this, we realise we're probably not that strong against nightmares, and if we want to fuck up the big bad, which again is a building, not even a building, a spaceship, it's a fucking structure, right? We're fighting a structure here. The big bad, the one that we're being challenged by, is a fucking structure. Who the fuck wrote this? And anyways, and we go, look, we need some armor. We need some armor to take on the nightmares, and we might need some weapons to take on the nightmares. So, let's go. Based off of the information that we get from fucking up some nightmares, well, this nightmare in particular, right? Eris goes, "You know who could mess us up? You know who in the hive might have some issues with us? Hash Ladoon. Fuck knows if I pronounced that correctly. I'll insert an audio clip here. Right? She's the daughter of Crota, who, by the way, I'm just saying, I didn't fucking kill her. You guys that played it might have killed her. Right? If you did that. I haven't killed him yet. I haven't fucking done that raid yet. Right? I'm not involved in this, but I'm still getting the smoke. It's not my fault that her dad was a pussy. Right? Not my fault. Okay? But anyways, so we're going through the Scarlet Keep. I get carried on this mission. I ain't too big to admit that. Right? And now you're gonna have to give me just a side tangent, just me and you, viewer, right? I'm gonna need your support on what we get given as a gift here, because I'm gonna be real with you. It's a difficult word for me to say, and I've got it written down because I need it, but I'm just letting you know it's going to be a challenge. So anyways, we fired up the Scarlet Keep. Nothing went wrong at all. I definitely didn't get stuck multiple times below the elevator. Yeah, that was pretty shit. But anyway, we fight her. She gets bodied. I'm there like, pussy ass bitch, sit the fuck down. And from her iPad Pro, we discover a thing called the, now, bear with me, the cryptoglyph. First try baby, first try, let's go, let's fucking go. Boom, smashed it. And the cryptoglyph, I'm gonna be real with you, cryptoglyph, pretty cool fucking name. And we're like, oh, we might be able to use that to mess up the pyramid. I get it, okay. There's a lot of stuff that we could do. So, what do? Do we immediately go to grab the crypto? Ah, fuck! No! Oh, I had it. The cryptoglyph. I'm gonna have to sound this out. I'm basically a child when it comes to this word. Okay. Do we just go and grab it? Fuck no. This is destiny. We gotta go fucking grind some shit, right? So, you know, we gotta go to some lost sectors, stuff like that. You know, the real fun stuff. But then after that, we're back to Eris and she goes, yo, you could head down into the catacombs and you can grab that shit. And, you know, it is basically like that. You know, we just built different. We head down into the catacombs, kill an ungodly fucking amount. Like, we are just destroyers of worlds. There's no easy way of saying it, right? We are Oppenheimer. Okay, that's it. That's what's up. And you know, I'm just gonna chug this in here. To be honest, I call the enemies pussies a lot. Okay, especially when they run away. But if I was a soldier who was just given his hands to fight, granted these hands are ready to eat for everyone. But still, if the enemy was able to, I don't know, control the sun and shoot a fucking golden gun, I'd probably be like, fuck that shit, I don't get paid enough as well. I mean, even if they just grabbed an electric arc and chucked it at my fucking face, I would still go, fuck that noise, and leave. Okay, so I can't blame the Hive. I get annoyed at them, right? But also, in all honesty, I do the exact fucking same. So we get down there. Eris is like, go, 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 my boys. And our ghost is like, yo, the fucking pyramid. Oh, because the pyramid fucking speaks to the ghosts, which is a weird thing. I don't know. I just sort of like blanked on my mind for a little bit. But yeah, they fucking do that. They fucking have little chats. Alright, cheating on me, I guess. I don't fucking know. But yeah, he's just there like, yo, the pyramid's like fucking up my shit. And she's just there like, don't worry, bro. I got you. I'll just teleport you out. That's not a problem at all. Zero issues here, compadre. And we're like, okay, fine. So I go do my shit. I grab the fucking cryptoglyph. And I'm like, Eris, where you at? Let's get out of here. Nothing. Eris, where you at? Let's get out of here. Nothing again. Oh no. Then the lights go off, right? Not in a sexual way. I'm sorry, not in a sexual way. Right? And then shit starts coming out of everywhere. Right? Shriekers spawn. An ungodly amount of hives show up. And I'm there like, fuck this noise. I turn into Sonic, dead ass, because I'm in my arc build. I punch somebody in the face, killing them, and fucking bolt. Right? I'm not sticking around. Okay? I'm so lucky I went down there alone. Right? Because if anybody else was down there with me, they're getting left in the dust. Right? I ain't sticking around. Like, you died? Yeah, sucks to suck. Right? I might break your legs to ensure that I get out. Right? I'm not leaving this up to fucking chance. Right? So, we run up. You see the light in the distance. You fucking zoom away. Okay? I'm up there. Eris is apologizing. She's like, I'm so sorry. That, I couldn't do it. The pyramid. Again, the pyramid is like crazy powerful considering it's just a fucking building. Not even a building, a fucking spaceship. It's just a fucking spaceship, right? And it's fucking up everybody's shit. Nobody knows how to fucking handle it. So, after escaping, you know, we get teleported out. You get to meet Mummy Eris. Okay, she's kind of a baddie. I know I've been giving her a lot of shit, but I wish those balls were my balls. I'm just saying. Like, I'm a man with needs. I know in this I play a twink female, but I have needs as the player, right? So chill out. She's like chatting to her nightmares, but then again, yo, crazy pussy's crazy pussy. I don't think I have to say much after that. You know, it just is what it is. Okay? She's there, she's going, yo, thank you for bringing back the cryptoglyph. We can, you know, do this stuff. We can make an entire set of armor. And it's like, wow, that's crazy. Anyways, and she's like, yeah, you're gonna definitely need that now. We know that you're weak. We now have the ability to make stuff. You're good. And I'm like, cool. And this is where it sort of like ramps up a bit, right? We go through a portal. We end up somewhere else, right? I don't know where it is in regards to anything else. And fucking Ikora's there. The fucking baddest bitch, the biggest girl boss, queen shit. She's there. She's chilling. She's just there like, yo, Eris, I'm so sorry about what's happening. And she's just there like, fucking stop talking to me, people, because she's getting haunted by her old fire team, which like doesn't sound that bad. It's not that bad of a thing. She's just having a massive, and when I say massive, I mean fucking astronomical mental fucking breakdown, right? I cannot put this into more words. This bitch is crazy, right? But also kind of feeling it. All I'm saying, put me away. I know. It's out of line, but we're there, okay? Ikora's like, yo, give her anything she needs. And I'm just there like, got it. So if things go too far, cap her in the head. Definitely know what she means. But look, I ain't fucking around with crazy. And, you know, we need essence to build these armor pieces so that we can become immune to the nightmares. So guess what that means? More fucking grinding. But this is actually pretty fun. This is the most fun part of the game. Once you get to this point, things start getting more interesting. You basically have like mini raids, which are kind of interesting. You get to meet like, I guess it's more fun if you actually ever fought them. Never fought these guys. They mean nothing to me. I have no idea who the fuck they are. Right, but I'm going in there, I'm fucking up some nightmares, feeling like a straight out of Ghostbusters, right, fucking shit up. Nobody stands a chance. You see some really cool places, and that goes by pretty quickly. And then she goes, look, you've been an absolute beast. You built all your armor, you've got some nightmare weapons. How about you go fuck up the pyramid? Sure. Why not? You know, it's not like she's all powerful or some shit. So, this is where it gets to the most fucking confusing part of the DLC. And I'm gonna be honest, this final mission confused me because I didn't realize it was the fucking final mission. Okay? Just didn't seem like one. But, okay, let me run it through. So you go through basically the same part that you do in the first mission, right? Except this time, you get fucking tractor cannoned in. Straight out of fucking Star Wars, this shit, right? This ain't no pyramid, it's a space station. And you get fucking brought in, right? That's my best Obi-Wan Kenobi impression. That's the best you're gonna get out of me. Okay? So you get pulled in, and then you get to beat like the bosses of nightmares, right? There's a Cabal dude, there's Crota, there's another guy. I think he's like part of the people that killed Cade or some shit. I don't fucking know. And then after you do all that, you go up and you're like, ooh, there's a magical orb here. What could possibly go wrong? So you go and touch it like a fucking buffoon, right? And then that sets up the most confusing fucking cutscene I've ever fucking seen in a game. Especially considering it's like made for everyone apparently, but like you need an entire fucking Destiny 2 lore book to understand it. So you show up and you get talked to by the pyramid through a version of yourself.
Who are you?
And look, they can say it here, right? I'm not going to try rephrase that.
We are your salvation.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? They're like your buddies now? I get they're trying to be like buddy with you. And then like Harris is just there like, oh, let me touch the inside of the pyramid and let my balls go black. Like, what does that even mean? I know it's like this is like the first DLC, and I know that the final DLC is coming out, Final Shape, obviously, and that'll like resolve everything, hopefully. Hopefully. Like, I'm not making any promises here, but hopefully it does. And so it's just there like, yeah, by the way, there's a lot of stuff set up that you don't understand in this DLC, and it's like, okay, that's fine. But I'm gonna be perfectly honest with everybody here. I did not realize this was the end of the DLC. I'll repeat that. I did not realize this was the end. I completed this within 3 hours, right? I did everything leading up to this within 3 hours, right? After this, I went on a massive fucking scavenger hunt, right? I went through and like, I went and did the extra nightmare stuff. I went and grabbed the ghosts. What else did I do? Oh yeah. I went and picked up some stuff for Eris, which then, you know, a really sad moment. She was talking about her dead fire team. Really feel for the girl. And you also head up and go to Zavala and go, yo, bro, this is a thing. And he's just there like, yeah, show up. I'm strapped. Guardians are here now. We'll fuck up the pyramids. And then I get a fucking legendary from Ikora, which I've been trying to get for like, it's not been very long, in the grand scheme of things. I'm sure there's people that have been waiting for longer, but for me it's felt like a long time, right? But yeah, I was just there like, oh cool, when's the next mission in this DLC? There isn't one. It's done. It's finished. Everything else is optional. Everything else is end game, right? That was it. That singular cutscene. You didn't fight a big bad. You fought like some nightmares, which you can then refight later on. That's it. That's all there is. Okay, cool. So yeah, I played for an extra 5 hours after this. I completed it in 3 hours. I had 8 hours worth of recording, and I had to Google when does it end because I was so confused. Right? Yeah, it was only fucking 3 hours long. So anyways, this DLC, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's also a lot of side quests and really fucking confusing. Right? I enjoyed it. You know, I didn't have a bad time with it. There isn't a single moment where I was like, good, but I also didn't think there was much great with it either. So overall, I've got to just give it a 5. It's mid. You know, it's straight down the middle. It's not great. It's not terrible. There is a coolish sort of like end mission where you're trying to get a rocket launcher and you head down into like the catacombs again, but that goes really fucking quickly. It's just shockingly short for a DLC, but if you can get it for like cheap, and most people can just play it for free now up until the Final Shape releases, but if you get it cheap on like Steam for like a couple quid, you know, there's a lot of stuff there. There's some substance, you know. There's a lot of grinding, but there's also like the fun endless waves and all that sorts of stuff. So that's a noob review, I guess. I'm trying out new stuff with Destiny. There's a lot of Destiny stuff that I enjoy. I enjoyed hopping in on it. So I did it within my time limit. Absolutely smashed that one out. And if you liked it, press like. I mean, you made it to the very fucking end of the video. Really hoped you liked it. Really hoped you didn't mind just watching this because someone held a gun to your head. I don't even know why the fuck I said that. That's if you've got a gun held to your head, please call the police. I don't know where this is going now. I should have ended it. Teabag. out.